Rita's Rewind has actually had the last trailer drop, and we're going to have a look at it. We're going to go over it, and also we've also got the release date, which we'll go over as well. So yes, let's just jump straight into the video. Okay, so it's for everyone. It's a fantasy violence video game, which we kind of knew. So let's kind of play this. Now, I have mentioned this multiple times. Hasbro just doesn't want to do toys anymore. That's the reason why we're not getting as many as them, apart from their kind of core brand. They want to jump into the retro arcade. I think that's absolutely fine for what they want to do. But just remember that toys is what made them. Toys is what they should be focusing on. And you can also hire people to work in the video game thing. You don't have to shift all of one thing to Hasbro's retro arcade. We're probably going to see like games for like My Little Pony, Transformers, etc, etc. But just keep that in mind, Hasbro. Like, fucking just make toys, make them good, and you still can make video games. Don't shift all into one thing when this fucking crashes. So we've got this one there. Digital Eclipse always reminds me of Heroes. Now, I generally really like this Channel 3 thing that they've got going on at the moment. I think it's absolutely fire. Now, the animation I'm kind of okay-ish with. I generally do wish it was slightly better. It does feel like it's kind of rushed in a way, like, you know, we'll just draw whatever we can. I feel like an anime-esque like thing would have been absolutely perfect for this, like 100% like an anime thing. So I love this. She just comes out of nowhere, so you see all the others kind of reacting.
I'll destroy you!
And then the command center. Now, I'm going to point out, like everyone else's at the moment, the voices are not exactly the same, and I don't give a shit about it. If you feel that bad, I like, to be fair, I can imagine a lot of people turning around and complaining, like, why doesn't it sound like this? Like, why doesn't it sound like that? And to be fair, it's just a game. Like, enjoy it. It's going to be actually probably one of the best Power Ranger games that could be out for a long time.
Are you there, Rangers?
This is pretty cool. Although I kind of wish that Billy didn't have glasses. I know he doesn't much later on, but I generally kind of think that you could have taken it. But these sprites look absolutely like goddamn amazing. I think I like Zach. I think he looks cool. My favorite although one is Trini. I think she looks absolutely like kind of like cool, and Kimberly looks awesome as well. Now we do get the putties and then the birds and stuff like that, just flying away.
Rangers, can you hear me?
Now, I know that they haven't got the exact, like, the voice actors to come back. I generally thought that David was voicing, like, Zordon, because I think that would be kind of cool. I do kind of like the way that the characters are. It feels like Kimberly, though, is completely drawn, like, the best you can get. Now, I think what also kind of annoys me is that the bodies aren't kind of shifted into the middle. So when we look at, like, say, Jason, it's off to the side where it should be more centered. Also, I think the coins could have been designed a little bit better. A bit more detail, I think, would have been, like, much better. Like Billy, he's more in the middle from what you can see. And I did point this out in a video that never got released. Is like the colors, like obviously Zach's absolutely fine. Like Trini is kind of washed out a little bit. And they've got the really, really bad color for like Kimberly, which doesn't look like the Pink Ranger. It looks like she's a Purple Ranger, and they didn't even add the trim in on the on the dress so far. And Billy's a different color too. He's like a lot darker. Or is it lighter? Yeah, like I do like this. This I think looks really, really cool. But I kind of really wish to some degree that it was drawn a tiny little bit better. But apart from that, I mean, Blue Neck, what's going on here? Okay, so who are the bad guys? Okay, so I can't remember him. Please let me know down below in the comments who the turkey monster is. Goldar, three-headed putty eye guy. And then three-headed putty. Now this is kind of cool. I do like the animation for it. I feel like it does have that anime-esque like feel. It's just really kind of cool. So in the main gameplay, now even though I may not be a big fan of the animation, I absolutely love this though. The whole gameplay to me looks absolutely fantastic, and I do really want to play this game. I think I'm just waiting to get paid, and then I'm going to be dropping in some money for this because I do want to buy it. I feel like it needs to be bought, and I do feel like a lot of Power Ranger fans want this. If you want this to continue, and I know I'm going to sound like a lot of other people, Deoxy, he brought it up in his video, but we kind of think very similar to when it comes like this whole thing, that if you want Power Rangers to continue in some sort of way, buying this game is going to be the main thing. Now it's up to you, it's your money, you can do what you want, but these are the things to say, hey, Power Rangers is going to like continue in video game form and comic book form. You have to put your money where your mouth is. And then I know people are going to be like, but I don't like Mighty Morphing, get rid of Mighty Morphing. At the end of the day, this looks actually cool, and from someone who isn't a Mighty Morphing fan that much, I generally would put my money where my mouth is. I would buy this game, and I am going to stream it because I think this looks absolutely fantastic. Now you got the different stages as well. This definitely reminds me very much of the Turtles game, as Deoxy said as well. But I've already said it like earlier as well, like in the previous video. I kind of really think that this could be the way forward for a lot of these games, and it could be that we get DLC. I've also, pardon me, talked about in the past that this could be the base game where you can buy DLC, Lightspeed Rescue, Mystic Force and stuff, and add it on top if there is a high enough demand for this. I think that would be kind of cool. I think it'd be worth like getting for sure. So yeah, maybe this could be a fact that maybe this is the only content we get via the, apart from the comics as well. Now let's have a look at this. Red Sun, wow, move, Kung Fu in the fog, pink stuff, delicious, tasty, pizza, something in the fog. Oh, Kung Fu in the fog. Watch your step, next stop. And it says something in the movie, so I don't know what it is. But we can see that this definitely also reminds me of like a Streets of Rage type thing. Like the putties are all designed in multiple things as well. I do generally think this is going to be absolutely fantastic. It's definitely a dystopian type game at some point, which I'm all here for. I love the fact that did that just swap into something else? Because I'm like, he jumps down, he does his move. Oh yeah, it does swap. Like it looked like so quick, which is cool. It just turns into absolutely destroys the train. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I just had to check something. So originally when I did a video, and I might still release it, it was a breakdown of everything. And I thought that these were going to be the shark cycles, but I don't think that they are. I think that they are more kind of like the Dude Ranger bikes that we had. But seeing how Kimberly's are, like in the series, there wasn't one. So maybe these could actually be shark. No, actually, no, they wouldn't be shark cycles, because we can actually see it right here, what it looks like, which looks really, really cool, to be fair. So obviously all the bikes are going to be completely either the same or slightly different. But yeah, so it's not like the shark cycles. Wait, hang on. Was that Putty just riding? Was that like Putty riding a DeLorean? Oh, it looks like a DeLorean. But look how cool like the putties are. Like really menacing. Like this is what you would like kind of expect them to come out with. So I think this is again cool. So there's Krabby Cabby. So it says like shoot, which obviously that's going to do. Again, more fighting, which again reminds me of Streets of Rage. I want to say his name's Turkey Gobbler, but we actually got confirmation that the chicken. Oh no, there we go. Turkey Jerk. There we go. And then Chunky Chicken. So obviously we're going to get some of the main bad guys, which I generally think looks pretty cool. And again, I really like this dystopian type feel. Angel Grove, which again is absolutely fine. Is it yeah, it's just different like helmets being left. But I really like the fact that you got like putties here, And then you've got the little like bird. It reminds me of, like, is it a cuckoo bird? Like the really happy birds in Australia. I think this. I like the comedy in this as well.
I can see how this will end.
I will see how this would end, and then suddenly Zach throws like his power axe and grabs it back.
Join in the party.
Now this I think is fantastic, and I love the animation.
Join in the party.
Definitely like anime feel. Sprite work looks really cool. I love the like stuff around the eyes. Like all of this is, it feels like this has taken a lot of time and effort, and I think this is absolutely beautiful. This made me laugh a little bit. It's like Billy's, I reckon Billy's going, I'm fighting, yeah, I'm winning. Oh, really? You know, it's just like, he's just like there going like, oh shit, what's happening? And Goldar's like, oh, I'm gonna have it. Like, I'm gonna win. I'm like, fucking hell, Goldar. Now, this I do think is a really cool thing. You can have all your friends, playing them, and then fighting Goldar. Originally, we only saw it was Tyrannosaurus with II guy and stuff.
We need Megazord power now.
Now, again, like most of this is just pink, which is obviously going over the Megazord. So I don't know if this is going to be pink in the actual game itself, like, on top of the Megazord. Maybe we'll see. Yeah, so it's just red. So again, like, I think why couldn't they do it? Like, why couldn't they keep it red? Now, this is what I generally kind of really like, and I think they mentioned it on their Twitter. So basically, when you're fighting with your friends, each person has a like they do it. So if you're a Red Ranger and your friend's Blue, Blue takes over and he does maybe a bit of punching, and it kind of leads in. And then there we go. We have Tommy at the end with Robo Rita, with normal Rita and Tommy. What's going on here? What? I mean, it's not the actual, it doesn't look like the Dragon Dagger, but why is it on one side? Like, the flute part is always in the middle. But yeah, so apparently you unlock him at the very end when you completed the run through. So yeah, I've got a feeling that I'm going to kind of talk about him a bit. Now, who do we have here? We have the Zords, the different putties. We've got Clown Putty, normal putties, and then we've got Bones. We have Madam Woe, the Turkey Monster, II guy, or Chicken Monster, Turkey guy, Tenga Warriors, Rita, Robo Rita. Now, this is like when I look at this is what I thought the animation would look like. Going from one to this, like, this is what I think would look so much better in animation form. Maybe it does get kind of like upgraded, and this is what we see. But I generally kind of really like this. And that's it. Thanks, IGN. So you can now pre-order this. I really wish we could get rid of this, but you've got Xbox, Xbox Series X, or Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, Steam, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5. So hopefully all of it's crossplay. Now I'm going to be playing this on PC. So in general, I am very much looking forward to this game. This is something where I do like playing these sorts of games at times, and I feel like Power Rangers is a good one for this one. Over the years, I've talked about what Power Rangers would look like in different formats, and I think this is one of the better ones that we've got. Mega Battle seemed just to really die out really quickly, and I don't know why. Like, it just feels like it wasn't promoted. It was a one and done. Hey, it's here, now it's gone, there you go. With Digital Eclipse, they seem to be doing a lot more with it, and it feels like this game is being hyped up. This game is being kind of like, it's really exciting to play. So this is what I kind of really want to play. I'm going to be streaming it on the channel because I believe that should be a cool thing. I have reached out to Deoxy. I think getting a group of us to play this would be absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to try and reach out to a few other people to see if they're getting this, if they want to be a part of it. And then we kind of like say, hey, do you want to play this? So yeah, I feel like there's like a ton of stuff. I think this is a fantastic game. I think maybe what we should do is play through it normally, so you get our kind of like reactions for the first time, and then when we unlock the Green Ranger, then we can get them all together and be like, hey, do you want to play this together? So yeah, I generally am looking forward to this game. I think this is going to be a fantastic one. I just want to play it now. So yeah, I want to play this game right now. But yeah, if people are going to complain about it, I can see why people would. But I think at the point where we have absolutely nothing coming out for the Power Rangers, and if you don't like the comics, this is pretty much the only thing, apart from watching like your favorite YouTuber and stuff like that talk about Power Rangers. Generally, I'm looking forward to playing this game, but what are your thoughts? Are you going to be playing this game? Are you picking this up? Let me know down below in the comments. Thank you very much for listening and watching. If you want to check out the Patreon as well as the channel memberships, then that would be absolutely fantastic. I am going to leave it there. Thank you very much for listening and watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. I want to say a big thank you to all my Patreon supporters, and I wanted to shout out Kimono Cat. Your help goes a long way to help support the channel, and if you want to help support the channel, the links to my Patreon and channel memberships are listed below in the description.
あらあら、チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。以下のリンクから商品を入手することができます。